As you probably well know, in Android development, you can connect to an Android device plugged into your computer with a micro USB cable for debugging and deployment using the Android device bridge. You might not know that you can also use ADB over an Ethernet connection or even a wireless network connection. Your Raspberry Pi will need to connect to the Wi-Fi for 3 reasons. 1. If you want your apps to use the internet, you'll need a network connection, and Wi-Fi is much less cumbersome than an Ethernet cable. 2. AndroidThings itself likes to have an internet connection so that it can receive over-the-air updates and send usage analytics and crash reporting back to Google so they can improve the framework. 3. For installing and debugging your app via ADB, the wireless connection is how you're going to connect to the device once the Ethernet is removed. Setting up the Wi-Fi connection requires first connecting to the device over Ethernet ADB, then passing over your Wi-Fi credentials to the Android system. Connect to the IP address shown in the UI of your Raspberry Pi. To connect your board to Wi-Fi using ADB, we will send an intent to the Wi-Fi setup service that includes the SSID and passcode of your local network. It looks like this. Now we've told the AndroidThings board our Wi-Fi details, let's verify that the connection was successful through Logcat. After typing this command, we're looking for the text Wi-Fi configurator successfully connected to. We can see it there in the logs. Let's sanity test that we have internet access by checking we can connect to a remote IP address. Type this ADB command. We are looking for 64 bytes from 8.8.8.8. Awesome, we now have a Raspberry Pi running AndroidThings connected to our Wi-Fi network. You can unplug the Ethernet cable and even the HDMI cable if you aren't planning on using the screen for now. Your Pi can be left with just the power cable connected. Next time you want to debug or deploy an app, you can just type ADB connect and your IP address into a terminal. We're all done. You've learned the basics of the AndroidThings framework. We flashed a Raspberry Pi with AndroidThings and got it connected to our Wi-Fi network for wireless ADB debugging. Now you're ready to write your first AndroidThings app.